So we went to this marketplace and what is it called? Tati? Wait, what is it?
Talon Market.
Tally. T-A-L-I?
T-A-L-I-N. Talon.
Oh, Talon. Talon Market. And it's just like, what? They have just a bunch of like all around, all over the world stuff.
Items from all over the world.
Yeah, so they have like really cool stuff from all over, and it was super cool to be there and explore.
We got some...
It's kind of overwhelming of like everything that they have. So we got kind of, I don't know, junk. We got lots of noodles, I would say. So to start off with, I had to get a bag of chips because I just love chips. And these ones are spicy. And they look like this. This is our recycling. I guess I should scoot up. I am a sucker for spicy chips. So I just picked up these guys. They don't smell the best. They're not bad. They have like a little bit of an aftertaste. I don't know if I like them. I'm gonna have to pass. The more they're in my mouth. So yeah, I just wanted to try some chips, but I don't know about that. Oh, this was $10. So this was a little bit pricey, but I don't know, it just was really intriguing to me. It's Beauty Sleep. It's chamomile rose tea. It's collagen promoting blue butterfly, pea flower, calming chamomile, hydrating hibiscus flower, and it just has so many benefits. Okay, these oils, I have no idea how to use them. That would be Benjamin who picked these out. This is a pure black sesame oil, so who knows what the heck he'll use that for. I don't know, noodles or something. And then peppercorn chili oil, because I always like my noodles spicy, so I'm thinking that's why he got this, but again, I don't know what this stuff is used for. And then we picked up these, what are these called? Thai, why did I have a brain fart?
Rice noodles.
I know they're rice noodles, but to make, we will cook pad thai or pho. So I'm really excited. I guess supposedly these are super hard to find. I'm not a big fan of bean sprouts, but Benjamin was looking for these and found them. So he was really excited about that. Then, what are these? Cabbage?
Bok choy.
Bok choy. These are bok choy.
Baby bok choy.
Baby bok choy. And these are used for what?
They're just a really good vegetable stir fry. Put it in the soup, or just grill it. And get nice.
Could you put it in the ramen?
In the ramen. Yes, that's what I want.
Okay. So that's what that is.
Split it in half, put it in the ramen.
He teaches me so much about cooking. I'm just like I'm not there yet in my life. All right, next thing, what is the most exciting thing that we got was ramen. Chicken flavor ramen. This is spicy, of course. And then we got this black noodle soup, and then he's just going to spice it up and do his thing. And then we got some ramen bowls, so that's gonna be fun because our bowls, we don't really have like deep ramen bowls, so we're gonna have a ramen night. I don't know if it's gonna be tonight or when we're gonna have it, but maybe I'll film it and I'll show you how he cooks his fancy ramen. It was cool just to be like in a store where they have like different stuff that you don't really see often, like when you go to Smith's or Walmart, and it's just cool to see like everything that they have around the world and like all the different foods. And I don't know, everyone has different taste buds, and it's really cool and neat to see, because my taste buds weren't really into this. Just like the regular ramen packets that you get like from Walmart, like the 79-cent one. I used to be able to, before I met Benjamin, used to be able to like eat them. And now I cannot eat them alone because he makes them fancy. Like he'll add lime, he'll add chili paste, he'll add, you know, like any kind of like meat if you want. And it just tastes so good. One time he added mushrooms. So like you can make your ramen so tasteful with like just adding the easiest little stuff. So I love food, who doesn't? But yeah, I don't know what's gonna be next, but I'll see you then. Here we are. Here we R.
Straight up in what mode?
Zoom mode. I'm eating Jason's Deli potato chips. We had Jason's Deli today, a sandwich, and it wasn't. We weren't too hype on it. It wasn't very great. We had a pretty productive morning, I would say. I cleaned the entire house, like clean, like mopped, toilets, cleaned. You know what I mean? He did some work. I cleaned. Now we're going to the Sawmill. I've never been. I don't even know what it is, to be quite honest. What's the Sawmill?
It's a market.
It's a market. It's a new market in the area, so we're gonna go check it out. And I'm taking you guys with me. It is so flippin' hot today. So I did not film because 1, it was really packed. 2, it was really packed. And 3, we were in there. He's always forgetting his mask. We were in there super quick. It was like maybe 30 minutes. I got a blueberry lemonade. It was like a gin blueberry lemonade, and they had like this cute little botanic bar thing with plants and everything. I have a little clip. I'll show it here. And then we had oven bread pizza. Oh, that looks so good. I wish you would have left it in a little bit longer because I do like it crispy. So that's what we did, and there wasn't a lot of seating because again it was so packed, and then you can't sit inside, you can only sit outside with the restrictions. So we were like directly in the sun, and it was beaming on us, like beaming. I was sweating. Just so after we ate, we split. There's like this waffle place I want to go back and try. Really neat stuff. They had like a flower place, they had like a clothing place, they had a taco place, faux place, since I'm saying place every time. Super cute place. Again, I just said place. So we came to the candy lady because it was just down the street. He went and got chocolate dipped strawberries. I made brownies last night, so I have that to eat later on too. Brownies with ice cream because, oh my god. Brownies, hot brownies, you'd put them in the microwave for like 5 seconds, and then you put ice cream. God, it's just so good.
Is it? Thank you. Thank you. So you guys blend
We
now.
got some red vines. And there's some strawberries in here. Look how yummy. Let's focus. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna devour this. Devour. Alright, so we got back from Sawmill, and what did we do? Nothing. We didn't really do anything. Now we're gonna cook some dinner. And we're gonna have ramen tonight. The ramen that we bought from that market. What market? Talon Market. Talon Market. Shin black noodle, right, tonight?
Yep.
We're not gonna do the spicy one?
You want to do the spicy one instead?
I don't know. I'm so excited. Do you guys remember we got the black shin, and then we got the hot chicken, and I want to try the hot one because that just sounds the best. Benjamin already got all the ingredients. I always want to call this bakra, but it's not bakra. What is this?
Bok choy.
Bok choy. Onions, of course. Carrots, lime, jalapenos, and is this cilantro? And bean sprouts. And then he has teriyaki and black sesame oil.
Now everybody's gonna know that the pork chops at the ramen house, it's basically that's what it is.
Yeah.
Pork belly is pork belly.
Yeah. And how long do you let it marinate for?
I did it for an hour.
Okay.
I was reading 2 hours overnight anywhere in between, but so we'll wait till the pan gets hot.
So this is what I mean by like he makes the ramen fancy. So he adds all this ingredients. I mean, you could just make this and it would probably be just perfect, but because he adds like all this stuff, it's just, I call it fancy ramen. Do you do one for each? Or yeah? Okay.
I know they cook a little bit longer than the traditional ramen noodles.
All right, so I missed it, but he did add one of the hot packets. Why are we focusing? The hot packets to the broth. Is it hot? Super hot? Yes?
That's just the concentrate though, so.
Okay. So he just added it to his chicken broth that he made. The 4 cubes. And he's just gonna let that sit for how long?
And bring it back up to a boil.
Okay, bring it back up to a boil. And then he got, as you guys saw, he got all his veggies nice and cut up. Isn't that beautiful? All the greens and just the yellows and just the colors are just gorgeous. And then the pork is cooked. His egg is just chilling in there. Trying to get to a boil for what?
Put our noodles in.
Oh, to put the noodles. Hello.
We're gonna do separate. So we're gonna dress the bowls. We're gonna put the dry noodle bowls in there, dress it, and then put the broth over.
Okay, so you're just gonna do the noodles and then you
separately. Yeah, this isn't like regular ramen noodles where you put everything in and then you just pour it into the bowl.
Yeah, you're gonna add as you
add
go.
The broth. Yeah, you add the broth as you go and put everything in little by little.
Okay, I'm excited. See you soon. All right, dishwasher. Kitchen is clean. Thank goodness. Lips are super red because that ramen was pretty hot and I love spicy shit. It was really hot for me, so. Ramen, 1 out of 10, how was it?
10.
It was a freaking 10, a solid
12.
10. A solid 12, solid 20.
It was really good.
It was really, really good.
By far the best homemade ramen I've made.
For sure. It was, honestly, I felt like I was at a restaurant. But most of the food that you cook, I feel like I'm at a restaurant, so.
There it is.
He's a really good cook. Anything he does and adds just comes out perfection.
We can't go sit and have ramen.
Right, so we brought it home. And it was really, really good. So I hope that you guys try it at home. If you guys do, let me know.
Your ramen secret.
Yeah, let us know your ramen secrets. I was surprised how hot the ramen was, like how spicy it was. Cause
that particular brand, I think it's just
that brand, yeah. Because I love my faux spicy. I love everything just super spicy. And even for me, it was a little hard for me to handle. We have some visitors today. We have SpongeBob. This is SpongeBob. Nice to meet SpongeBob. And we have Gianna back there. And she wanted panda. She was like, I'm craving panda and I want some panda. I told her that we would go to Target today so she can pick out like a few things for school that she needs. Curious behind story on this guy. I was in love with SpongeBob when I was little. I was obsessed. Like I had clothes, I had books, I had an alarm clock. I had an alarm clock that sang the song,
A base of friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. And is for anyone, anytime at all. Here in the deep blue sea.
Me and my mom went and got our toes done and she opened her trunk and I saw him in the trunk and I was like, what are you doing with SpongeBob? And she's like, I'm taking him to Goodwill. And I was like, no you're not. He is my SpongeBob. And so I snatched him right up and so now he's just kind of hanging out in my car because I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but I don't want to give him away yet. Like, he was my favorite and I just loved that he had legs. My favorite thing was like he had legs and arms. Like he has legs and arms. Like he's a pillow, but he has his own legs and his own arms. Like they're separated, and I just thought that was so cool when I was little.
I don't know.
Why are you being all shy?
I don't know.
There she is. Can we say hi?
Hi.
Where are you?
Right here.
Hi. Come on. What are you gonna get from Target? What do you think you need for school?
I don't know. Pencils?
Pencils? Color pencils? Do you need color pencils?
I don't know. Probably.
What else?
I don't really know.
Yeah, so after we get done eating and having lunch, we're gonna go to Target. Okay, well, I am on my way to, what do you want from Dunkin'? I'm gonna get coffee. Do you want something? I need a little bit. Love you, bye. This day has been just so crazy, and yeah, I don't think many people talk about like what's happening in the world, like, or what's, I don't know. It's, I think a lot of us pretend like everything's normal on like social media and like here on YouTube, because this is where I come. YouTube is somewhere I go to like watch videos and like get away from reality. Honestly, it's heavy, and people are having a lot of heavy days. I feel for, you know, kids are starting school again, and I feel for parents. It's really like laying heavy on my heart for some reason. My sister's 10 and today's her first day of 5th grade, and it's just, I don't know, that age is just so hard and it's awkward, and you know, a lot of kids are having a hard time with this transition, and it's not an easy shift, and I think we're all shifting in the world. Everyone is shifting in their own way, and it's just, we're all trying to adjust to this new way of living. Ever since, you know, a lot of you can relate, like my anxiety has kicked up like crazy, like just everything, and I just want to be there for my mom and be her support and try to help her as much as I can. And so this morning, just quickly, she called me and she's like, my Wi-Fi isn't working, and I'm like, we'll bring her here to my apartment, and she's like, no, I'm not doing that, because she's working from home, my mom, so she has her whole system set up, so it's, my mom can't just get up and like go somewhere else. So my mom is, you know, kind of having a little bit of a panic attack because it's Gianna's first day of school, and she wants Gianna's first day of school to be so special and so smooth, and Gianna's already having a hard time transitioning. Like, she doesn't do good on like camera, like she's camera shy, I guess you could say. Like, she just doesn't, she wants to be at school. She's a talker, she's very social, she's like a little butterfly, like a social butterfly. Can't really fully grasp like, why can't I go to school? Like, she even asked my mom, like, why can't you just take me to school? And my mom just doesn't want to risk it. Like, it's not full-time in school. If it was, I guess my mom would consider that, but it's not. It's like full-time. It's either half-time in school and half-time at home, or full-time at home. And so my mom's like, I'm just gonna do full-time at home. Like, why am I gonna do half and half? It just doesn't make sense. So my mom chose to do full-time at home. The Wi-Fi decided to go down, and so then I call the company, and I'm like pretending to be my mom, trying to figure it out, like if there's any outage and like what's going on. And sure enough, there was outages yesterday, and there were so many calls yesterday. On the phone for, I don't know, an hour and a half. Finally get a tech to go out there today. They're there now. But her class started an hour ago, and then my mom called her friend from work, and they finally figured out like a hotspot. So it got all figured out, but it was just such like a, and again, my mom is working from home, so my mom's trying to work from home plus do all this. So what I'm trying to say is, I feel for parents, because, and my mom only has one child to take care of. If you have multiple children to take care of and that are in school, my heart goes out to you, because I can't. To work and to worry about your job, and then to have to tend to your child and make sure they're good, and then right now I feel really bad. I'm on my way to go get Starbucks. I'm gonna go bring Gianna Starbucks. Yeah, just try to make her day a little bit special, because it is her first day of 5th grade. I remember my first day of 5th grade, and I think that's why my mom takes it so hard, is because she wants, like any parent, you want your child's first day of school to be special and fun and something to remember, and you want them to make new friends, and you want them to just have a good positive outlook for that day. You want the energy to be high and ready to go, and you're gonna conquer this year. I remember that feeling, and my mom is that type of mom where she just wants everything to be perfect. And I was explaining to her this morning that like I have that trait. That's why I got so like, call the tech, like, let's go, we need to make this good, the day needs to go on. Sometimes it just doesn't go as planned, and we gotta flow with it. Explain to my mom that like it's okay. Like, they schools are gonna have to, there's gonna have to be communication and understanding that like kids are not gonna have Wi-Fi some days, and it's gonna happen. Like this is gonna happen. So yeah, I remember my first day of 5th grade, and I don't know if I've ever said it. I think I've said it in previous, but I'm from a very small town. Okay, very small, and I was used to that. I was used to small classrooms, small playgrounds, just a small school, just everything's small, and like knowing everybody. You walk into a store and you know somebody, you say hi. Like I'm just used to that, and so I moved to what I know now is a very small city, but what at that time, a little 5th grader, I thought that this place was huge, and it's tiny now. Like me looking at it now, I'm like, oh my god, it's so tiny. I'm gonna cut through this rock right now. And, oh my god, I shouldn't have done that, but I just did that. So, I just literally went through 2 semis. That gave me anxiety after I did it, and I didn't even think about it. Okay, alright, that was great, Deandra. You shouldn't have done that. Anyways, as a 5th grader, it was my first year, and I was terrified. I cried. I held onto my mom's hand. I told her I didn't want her to go. I didn't want her to leave me. And she's like, babe, like you're in 5th grade. I gotta leave you. Like you'll be okay. I'll come pick you up. I'll be right outside. I'll be at the gate. You know, trying to soothe me, and nothing. I would not let her go for dear life, because I was like, like this is a big freaking classroom. I'm in a portable, so there's a school, and then there's a portable. So to me, at the time, I'm like, I'm gonna get lost. This school is huge. I'm not even in the main building. So like, I'm like, there's different sections, there's different like hallways, there's different wings. Like, I was terrified, and I hope some of you can relate. And finally, my mom had to let me go. On that note, my teacher was a male, okay? I'm weird. All I know is female. At the time, I was just like, I have a boy teacher. I've never had a boy teacher. So on top of that, that was a whole new shift and transition for me, because I was raised by a single mom, and there was only girls around me. And then all I had was teachers that were women, and so that's all I knew. So that was a shift. He was a guy, and I was like, ooh. Like, that demeanor as a 5th grader, I didn't know how to handle that. Like, I didn't know how to handle a boy. I didn't. And so, yeah, it was a really hard shift and transition for me. And I remember standing alone at lunch, and I'm gonna get like, because I literally remember. Let me order really quick. Let me order my coffee really quick.
Thank you for choosing Dunkin'. How can I help you?
Hi, can I get a medium iced coffee with French vanilla?
Come on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me get this, and then I'll tell you my 5th grade first date story. I'm such a crier. I love Dunkin'. I love Dunkin' more than I love Starbucks. That's the truth. Oh, I got Gianna these little mini Dunkin' donuts. Have you guys ever had them? She loves them. She devours all of them. The girl's like 6, I'm like 10. This girl needs 10. Not 6, 10. And she's the tiniest thing. Gianna, she doesn't even grow in size. So I thought my mom left. I'm terrified still. Obviously I'm not crying, but I'm terrified. I'm just standing there like, you know, trying to fill the place out here. And I'm standing in line to get lunch. My mom's still there, obviously. I didn't know yet. She sits next to this girl. We're not friends, I would say, but there's no bad vibes there. I would still love to be her friend. She asked me to go for coffee and hang out. Here we go. And I think it would be just fine. Yeah, so she went to this girl and she said, that's my daughter over there. Her name's Deandra. And we're new here, and this is her first time being at this school, and if you don't mind, if you could just go say hi to her, and maybe you guys can be friends and like go hang out, or I don't know the exact words that my mom told her, but she basically said, can you be my daughter's friend, okay? Which is embarrassing, but that's my mom for you, right? Like, she just wants the best for her daughter, and it's a new move, and it's scary, and So I get it. I get that, like, I get that every parent wants to make their children's day just the best day. So yeah, so sure enough, this girl comes up to me and she asks me to eat lunch with her and to play with her, and yeah, I don't even know I'm crying because I'm just a baby and I don't have any tissue. Oh yes, I do. Thank goodness for Duncan. But yeah, so yeah, I remember my 5th grade like it was yesterday, and so I know how my mom felt this morning when the Wi-Fi was down, and it felt like my mom failed, and she was like, you know, she can't be on the Zoom call her first day and see all of the, you know, her class, and now she has to be late tomorrow, and she won't be able to meet her class. So I could feel and hear the fear in my mom's voice, and I just wanted to make it better, and I got her passion fruit tea, got the donuts, we're ready to go. So yeah, that's the whole moral of the story, is that my heart goes to all the parents that have to adjust to this new way of living, whether it's just a lot. I think everybody is going through it some kind of way. I think that this whole COVID thing has impacted and hurt a lot of businesses, a lot of families, and it's just, we're all going to overcome it, and it's all going to get better. And I keep telling myself, just take day by day and let the shift happen and know that it's happening for a reason. That's how I keep myself sane, and I keep remind myself how blessed I am, you know, my health, and I have, you know, a car to get from point A to point B, and you just have to appreciate the little things, and I'm able to eat, and I have a roof over my head, and just, you kind of have to bring yourself back down when you kept falling, and so I had to fix it. But by the time I could fix it, I already forgot what I was talking about. So 5th grade is an awesome year. It's her last year of elementary school, and she's gonna kill it, and I just love her so much, and she's so smart, she's so bright, and she's so funny. She's quiet and shy, but once you get her to talk, you can't shut her up. She talks too much sometimes, but that's what I love about her. But yeah, I can't believe she's 10, and I can't believe she's in 5th grade, and it's just, my little girl means so much to me. Yeah, and I'm not even a mom, and it's crazy to see her grow up. Like, I'm emotional, like, I don't know, it's crazy to see her personality change and see her grow into like this beautiful human being that she is. She's so patient, she's so kind, and she's such a sweet little girl, and she wears her heart on her sleeve, and I don't think I've ever seen her mad. I don't think I've ever seen her like nothing. Like, she doesn't throw attitude. Like, she'll get sassy here and there, but most of the time she's kind of like joking, but she's not like one to throw fits or anything. Like, she's never been like that. Like, I remember when she was little, like, and she would like get in trouble, like, all you would have to do is just get down to her eye level, talk to her, and she would always understand. Like, she just has always just been the most easy flowing girl, and I love her, and I'm so proud of her, and I cannot believe she's in 5th grade. Like, to think that next year she'll be in middle school is just crazy to me. And yeah, so she's not mine, and it's hard for me. So I can only imagine for parents that's your kid and you're watching them grow, and it's fun, but it's also like, holy shit, like, you're literally watching them grow in front of your eyes, and it's crazy. And the stuff that they have to go through, and you don't want them to go through these awkward stages, but they kind of have to, because that's part of life, and you just want to protect them and you want to shelter them, but you can't always, because that's life, and they have to go through their own experiences and learn. And she has her own little path, and she has her own path, but she is such a beautiful human being, and I love you, Gianna, if you're watching this. But I'm almost to get there. Sorry for being like a little heavy this morning, a little emotional, but it's what's going on right now. I had the camera in my car, and I was like, okay, why not share? And I don't know, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people are talking about how heavy life is getting, because it's hard to talk about. It's not easy stuff to talk about. It's like, people are really going through it out here, okay? And it's like, it's getting hard for everybody. It's been, so keep your head high and know that it's gonna be okay. So I will record when I get there. Hi! I heard there was a 5th grader in the house. Gotta bring you some treats, girl. 5th grade. You're welcome. I love you. How was your first day? Good? Aww. I like your hoodie.
Thank you.
Cute. And your braids. Ooh. Let's see if you like it. It's a passion fruit tea with lemonade. Yeah? Is it Gia approved?
It's good.
Yeah? 10 out of 10? Isn't it good? This is my favorite. Oh, wait, I don't want to drink a straw. But this is my favorite drink. Hi, Win. Winter. Winter. Win. Win. Hi, pretty girl. Why do you let Gia hold you like this? Hmm? You're just hanging out? Huh?